Hello and welcome to the show. Now, you may recall earlier this year we looked at the Rise Up UTC mentoring program, which is the first mentoring program for young women aged 16 to 18 years in partnership with university technical colleges.
Yeah, now r.i.s.e supports women from all backgrounds in the broadcast technology sector with a goal to ensure that there's a diverse, gender-balanced workforce across specific areas of engineering, technical operations, sales, marketing and business. Now, on the show today, we're chatting with Nic Kemp. Now, welcome to the show, Nic. Good to see you.
Hello, thank you. Nice to be here.
Well, hopefully we got the introduction right about what r.i.s.e is all about, but do correct us if there's anything to add. But for those that might not have come across it, tell us a little bit about the mentoring scheme and what it aims to do.
Great. So, yeah, the r.i.s.e mentoring scheme this year is for 49 women we've got across UK, APAC. So we've got Australia, India and Singapore. And for the first time, we've also got in North America, which is United States and Canada, which is fantastic. So across of those, 49 people. In the UK, we've got 25. Which is, we had about 30 last year, I think. In Singapore and APAC, we've got 7, I think. And then in the US, we've got 14, which is quite a lot actually for the first scheme. So yeah, basically it's a 6-month program where we individually match people with a mentor. And then we also run a program alongside it as well. Which offers career development sessions and support as well as career opportunities, speaking opportunities, and industry events as well.
So, has there been, compared to previous years, has there been? So, if you've expanded the regions that you're covering, has there been any other changes to who you're supporting?
No, not really who we're supporting. So we're still supporting, it's people in the service and manufacturing roles in the broadcast and media industry. So that tends to be, we've got quite a lot of engineers and they tend to be either fairly junior, so we've got quite a lot of tech ops and engineers, there's all sorts, product managers, and then we've also got people from sales and marketing, and HR as well this year. So yeah, it goes quite a wide, diverse expanse of careers. But we don't support craft roles.
Right.
So who does it actually involve? Is it many graduates or people new to the workplace, or is it people that have been in the workplace that may be having a career change?
Yeah. So that's interesting. That's a good question, actually. The people who tend to apply, we do have a lot of graduates, but it's for people who are working in the industry already. That's very specific. As you mentioned before, we've got other schemes for people at college. So it's people who are already working in the industry or aspire to as well, where their skills are transferable. And those people can be, they can be quite junior in their role, but they need to be aspiring, and we need to know that they're out to want to get on into the industry as well. It doesn't matter, they usually come with a problem as well, or quite often we ask that really, and that's fine, because there are barriers to entry, and that's what we're trying to address. So if they feel like they haven't moved up for years, then that's great. That's something we can help them with. We also support a lot of mid-career women, people who want to, women who want to maybe change roles or feel like they've been in the same role for a while, but feel like they've got a lot more to offer. And actually, we've also had people who are unsure of what the industry offers as well. So that's a great opportunity that we have. I think there's a lot of opportunities to see the industry and the diversity of what's in it, and for people to maybe choose a different path as well. I mean, really, we want people to stay in the industry. and to, to get on in the industry. So whether that's getting a pay rise or whether it's getting a promotion or going for an entirely different job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess pinpointing what's just going to suit that individual, and you're keeping them active in the industry. And I guess, over the years we've spoken to a number of people about r.i.s.e, and learned about how it's changing people's lives. What about the difference it makes to the industry at large? I mean, do we really see a benefit now?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's huge for the industry. I mean, for example, suddenly we have 49 aspiring women who have gone through a 6-month scheme, who have gained incredible confidence, resilience. They've had speaking opportunities. So yeah, I haven't talked about much what we're actually doing on the scheme. But yeah, there's lots and lots of training and career development that they do. So suddenly, the industry has these aspiring people at their fingertips, and they're out there wanting jobs. They're already brilliant, they're already talented, but we're giving them that boost to follow the path that they want to do.
So I mean, I guess my next question might lead down that road of what you actually do, because I'm intrigued about what the r.i.s.e mentoring program offers that maybe the employer in this day and age should be offering as well as or instead of r.i.s.e. I mean, what's your, for want of a better word, what's your unique selling point?
Yeah, so I think what we offer is a lot of confidence building. You have one-to-one mentoring with the mentor, which is quite a personal journey for the mentee and the mentor as well, actually. And that can open up sort of networking opportunities that's beyond their where their job is. It suddenly opens up their network. It opens up the industry for them. And that's also with, for example, the UK, there's 25 of them on the scheme this year. And suddenly they've got 25 other peers that they can network with, and they support each other for years, even after the scheme's finished, because they bond quite well within the scheme. Yeah. So there's the networking. And then, I think we create the program very tailored to what we see in the applications as well. And actually I've left a few slots open as well for the career development sessions as well, just to see a little bit what they're wanting and how it's evolving. So for example, a lot of them really mentioned that they wanted to gain more confidence in public speaking, or also speaking around a table with colleagues as well, and gain the confidence to speak up. So I created a session for public speaking, but in terms of confidence and self-esteem as well. And I think it's very difficult, I think, in a company to offer those sorts of things.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I get that. And I mean, have you got enough? I kind of want to say that I would imagine there's quite a big demand for it. So have you got enough mentors to cover the mentees? Do you need more?
Yeah, that's a great question, because we do have enough mentors. This year we matched everybody. However, we always ask for people to put themselves forward as mentors, because we match them very specifically. So not all the mentors get matched. But they tend to be matched very well. So the more mentors we have in our pool, then the better, and the better matches we can make.
So looking forward, Nic, how do you see the r.i.s.e mentoring program in maybe 2 years' time? Are you expanding?
Yeah, we're expanding every year. So, for example, seeing APAC has a lot more. We had a lot more applicants this year than before. And then obviously the demand is there. North America, and it was, we had a huge demand, which is fantastic. And we're able to find the mentors in America as well. So it would be great to, make those ones bigger every year, and also, and further and beyond, of course. The more women we can get, working in the industry, the better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. I kind of do want to ask also, this is it always seems that we're talking, about women helping women here. What can the fellas do to help here? Because, we've had this discussion and a number of times, and we don't want to exclude them from helping. It could be help.
Absolutely not. Well, we completely, a lot of our mentors are men, and that's great. People do, ask whether, some people are quite specific whether they want a female mentor, and that's absolutely fine. But quite a lot specifically request, that they don't mind. So it's great to have men and women mentors. That's really important. It's it's an equal world out there. So
that's the point.
we need to. Yeah, exactly. And also, the training opportunities as well. I mean, if people want to offer training opportunities or whatever, we've got LinkedIn training coming up, for example, and that's with a guy as well. So it's nice to, it's nice to mix it up, really, gender-wise, I think, in terms of the support.
Yeah.
Cool.
So let's finish on how companies and mentors can get involved.
Great. Yes. So, there's quite a few ways you can get involved. We spoke about mentoring already. So if anyone fancies being a mentor, then please do get in touch. Also sponsorship, of course. It's sponsorship that makes this happen. Our amazing sponsors enable, that's what enabled North America to happen this year, for example, and for us to expand as well, and to get bigger and better as well. The other things that we'd like is also people offering sort of industry events, panel events. I'd love to get everybody in the scheme to be speaking in a panel or at an event or even at a university talk as well.
Right.
So if anyone can offer any of those opportunities, that would be fantastic. Also tours around places as well. But if there's anything that if people think that there's something that, you'd like to get involved and help, then please get in touch, and, we'd love to have a chat.
Cool.
Absolutely. Yeah. Cool. That's great. Fantastic. Well, thank you very much. Fascinating as always. And, we all strength. That's it for today, and many thanks to Mediaproxy, who support KitPlus TV, and you can visit them at mediaproxy.com. Thanks again to Nic for coming in. Make sure you go and check out r.i.s.e and find out more about what they're up to, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.